paragraph here. So what's this build doing? I think this build is just some duplication nonsense with the test subject, and I thought Arduhn was carrying harder than that. I mean, I do have a, it's, I guess when you multiply those numbers, that's a big number, and technically yeah, it says +2 per attack damage per stack, so that's because I have that relic. Where is it? Yeah, I was offered a couple of starters. I don't remember what the other one was, but I picked this one because I figured there's a chance that I might go this way. So 12 times that is actually, it's only 27 slays, but times 12 is, you know, this guy's, he's not hitting for 500 yet, but he's that plus the base of 50, you know, 12 times that is 350 or whatever, plus any other spell power that I might happen to have on the floor, which is, I guess I don't really. That's part of what I have. It's kind of something. I have holdover in this, so I can maybe scam and overstack the floors even further. This one, I have a hard time frontlining with that because I think I just get a full floor just from playing the Arduhn in this test subject, so that's a full floor already. I've got some weird stuff going on here because I duplicated this merged equipment. That's gonna help my damage scaling a little bit. The combustion suit with sweep. It's like compound scaling. It's like it implies every hit applies unstable 5 to the entire enemy wave. So I guess that sort of adds up. But the problem is that the replicator array wants to hit. I don't know. It really depends on the draw order. Like the replicator array, I want to use up the meat shield. It's like a lesser item that feeds the replicator array. And I'm gonna might have to make some tough choices, but I'm not gonna try to plan it all out because I don't even know what's gonna happen yet. And I've got this. This is some sustainability. I don't know if it was really worthy of making it a 0-cost holdover, but it does solve some problems. I mean, 60 health with Titanite. This, you know, that's. Well, that dude is pretty sustainable, I guess, but not sure what I was going to do with this golem. It's kind of throw him on the top floor or whatever. In theory, I could lower him to the bottom floor and then advance and then use it as a... I just don't know if it's actually... It just depends on what kind of damage I'm taking and whether I'm out tanking it. And this is, I don't know. I made this a permanent with spell chain, which is, I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. I'm not quite sure my damage is quite going hard enough. I mean, I do have AoE damage, the test subject, and then Arduhn is hitting for like not quite 500, but it's gonna be a little weird. I could duplicate Arduhn, so I kind of want to duplicate both of them because I need more. The dream scenario is I duplicate the test subject. The test subjects both get the merged equipment, and then I also duplicate Arduhn, but that could take a pretty long time, and I'm not quite sure it's all going to go quite according to plan. I do have a ton of energy on the bottom floor. I think I need to set up bottom floor just because I had the event with Hef, the blacksmith, and I chose the boiler room because, you know, it's just the quick sweeper on the bottom floor. I should be able to The only issue I might run into is if I need 2 extra turns to scale the damage, I might be in trouble. Oh, and randomly my mixed spell is empowered. I draw an equipment on turn 1, but if I draw the wrong one, or during deployment, I may have to decide whether or not. I don't know. I guess what I really want is for this to just draw the meat shield, even though it's just a duplication fodder. That's still what I really want. And then I have to also decide, am I duplicating Arduhn first, because I think the backliners are weak enough that I really would like to. I don't know. 20 damage is not that much though. I guess this spell also gives plus 10 attack damage, so it's actually, these aren't, that 20 goes up to 40 or 50 pretty quickly. I don't know. I think we'll just go ahead and see how it goes. Can I afford any removals? No, I can't. Do I care about any? I could do this, but I don't think I want to. I think maybe I do. I don't know. I'm just trying to think. Is there like some kind of clutch use for this that if it's an alternative consume card, I won't have that option anymore. I could just do this. Like, how often do I want to redraw that? I think one of these with holdover, it's like I might not even want to play it at all. But if I keep that one with holdover, then I have the option to keep playing it, or maybe that was a mistake and I should just, I don't know. I'll just get rid of this one, and this one I don't have to play it if it's not good. I don't know. I don't know, I have some doubts about this. And it is the Corruption Seraph. Okay, Organ Harvester, that's a good one for it to randomly draw. Because, like, this is the kind of thing, if it gets, I mean, I don't really need to reanimate, hopefully, but if I do get a few stacks of reanimate, and then use it as replication fodder, then I'm in a pretty good spot, because it will having a few stacks of reanimate is pretty good for equipment that was just sort of primarily just replication fodder. I do have options, like I could slap the merged equipment on this one. It doesn't have to go on the Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, this is not the decent, it's the S, and which is not really what I want right now. I could duplicate this one immediately, which is pretty good for tempo. This one's probably gonna be on the back line and on that floor. I think for tempo this is probably better. What's the difference? The other one has that one has endless. The other one has tight, right? Yeah, I don't have to. Let's just duplicate the Titanite one, and this one can actually. With the energy supply that I have now, I'd rather have the equipment than the replicator, I think. sure what I'm doing with these, and because it doesn't matter. I just wanted this one. I just want to get out of my deck, probably. That doesn't really matter. I just want to get rid of it. I guess it was played for damage. There's like the ascend effect is not doing anything. And I tried to consume it, but it got preserved by the wing clippings, which is just... That's how every, 50-50 goes, and it only, whichever one you're rooting for, it might not happen. What am I looking for? Do I want reanimates? Or do I want armor? I guess this one's about to gain like 4 stacks already, so let's just do that. I can even do this because it has quick, so that's pretty cool. I'll just heal it back, but I can, never mind, this is what I wanted all along. Yeah. And there it is. This one's already got 4 stacks of reanimate, so the item kind of already did its job. Unfortunately, this one's not going to get the slay stacks, hardly. Because it's not only the frontmost quick unit actually gets to do the slays. This is just not doing anything. Yeah. The spell doesn't really do anything anymore. So this unit is a little bit kind of in danger. Oh, I can just make sure to go away. That's cool. Yeah, that's really cool. Okay. I guess this might as well. Just hold on to that. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I don't need to. Oh, I guess might as well. being pretty lucky. Gravity has been pointing in the correct direction with the Seraph most of these turns. Not this time, but well, if I phase, then it will. I can phase and then cast it. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's a nice little mini game that's been working out for me pretty well. Why is that number getting so much bigger when I duplicate Arduhn? Like, why? Oh, because there's that much more conduit on the floor. That's pretty hilarious. I forgot that it's the duplication. It was like actually a compound synergy. So that's actually a kind of a priority for. Maybe we're in better shape than I thought, but I don't know. I don't want to get too complacent here. Now I have to decide, am I actually... No, I think I'm not trying to get a flying kill. I don't think it's that kind of setup. There's only 2 waves left and I'm not hitting that hard. I mean, I could, but I guess I don't really need to. I think Arduhn likes getting more slays anyway, so let's just avoid the corruption. Let's just put some more lifesteal on that one, just because that one is, because that one might be dying from corruption a bunch in the near future. Oh, doesn't work? Okay. Next turn I'm not playing this either, because next turn is a relentless wave, but there's no use for this anymore. Let's just play this. Better than I thought, but I think... Yeah. I think the gravity preventing the Titan from preventing the Titan from doubling the corruption was a pretty big part of why that went pretty well. I mean, it could have gotten worse. And what's weird is that my only phase manipulation is cover at night, so if I was already in new moon and I needed it to be full moon, that's not, that particular switch was not something I was capable of actually doing anything about if it came to that. Okay, the top floor is going to take hits pretty often, but if I keep reanimating this one, I should have a pretty survivable top floor. Middle floor, this one has endless. Maybe this one doesn't ever join the bottom floor. I don't know, we'll see. Sort of as we go, we'll sort of play this by ear. We've got full higher health, so I think we're in okay shape. This one, this could be like a, I don't know, this could be like a panic button if I'm about to take fire damage. Hopefully it doesn't actually end up mattering, but it could, like the very first, until this room actually starts scaling, it could be a little bit weird trying to get things running for real here. I think cover light on turn 1 is working pretty well. I could put some more damage on the bottom floor actually, and it does sound kind of sounds better than letting this die and then replaying it a bunch. I think taking an extra 5 damage here and there is probably acceptable. I'm very confused. Why is this one taking 35 damage? Thorns? Are there any advance? Like, what is... I'm very, very confused. Oh, this room has stealth, that's why. So that's not really a problem. That's actually sort of fine. I'm doing this, I could do it like that, I don't know. Right off the bat, so this, I wanted to draw this in the future, I didn't really want to, I guess I've got another one. I got 2 of these from the higher Dominion. So the one that I draw next turn will be better. I could use this now, but I think I just want my damage online. And I want to set up Arduhn to be replicated in the near future. Now I've got all these spells to choose from. Could save a little bit of higher damage, but I don't think I want to. This scales the room slightly and prevents a smidgen of damage. This, I don't know. I just want to play the Pyro Light, but in the future I'll have so much more energy than I have now, so I'll just play this next time I see it. This, I could play this now, or I can always hold this till the last minute. I will be playing this on the top floor, just I don't have to play it right now. And no replicator array, and it's pretty unfortunate. So all this stuff that I wanted to draw with the replicator, or after, I wanted to play the replicator and then play another meat shield is what I wanted to do, but it just didn't happen that way. I've just got all this energy and nothing to spend it on. Yeah, not the best shuffle ever, but probably okay. Here we go. One of those has to... I can't let that actually get to the fire room. That would be really bad. How bad? Okay, it wouldn't be that bad, but it's still rather not. Trying to deal 57 damage. This is actually a realistic way. I guess I'm still. If I play that play another one of those curses, and suddenly I'm losing attack damage on this floor. It's going to be kind of borderline. But that's only 12 fire damage right now. This has to go here. I actually would have really. Maybe this is a miscalculation. Maybe I should have played two of them. This one, maybe I don't ever replicate this one in particular. That's actually a problem because it's gaining reanimate stacks, so I'm maybe not in a hurry to reanimate this, or maybe I just don't ever reanimate that one. It's kind of a weird situation. I think I wait at least one more shuffle. Did I... Okay, so my first replicator array got saved by the wing clipping, so I do get a chance to replicate again at least one more time. Or do I? Is it discard pile? Yep. So that's sort of interesting. I think I just duplicate Arduhn because the sweeping is doing everything it needs to. This just goes pretty hard. Okay, this one dies from unstable, so that's cool. Unfortunately, the golem is not reanimating anymore. Feels weird, but I could actually do this. I think that's probably correct. This is, and with one energy left over, which of these am I doing? I guess that. Okay, yeah, the pyre room is. I just don't want to leak any more minions, but then the pyre room is the bottleneck now, and I think we're not leaking any more minions. I think we might lose one of the frontliners, but how's this one dying? Did it run out of? I think it ran out of lifesteal. Okay, so if it runs out of lifesteal, then getting hit for 20 takes away one stack of reanimate, which is bad. But we are no longer in that situation, so we're fine, sort of. This does nothing, I guess. I would love to put that on the pyre, but it doesn't look like that. The trouble with 4 stacks of lifesteal is that with a sweep attack, it uses it all up all at once. I could play this just to get it out of my deck. I think I'm beyond the point where I really care anymore. Yeah, that scaling that no longer is ever going to be relevant. I think once I had one of those equipped, and once I had enough to clear everything except for the tank, and like, yeah, that's interesting. The Arduhn duplication is compound scaling, because adding additional conduit to the additional copies of Mageblade is just compound scaling. Oh, this can hit the pyre room. That's cool. Yeah, I was right to hold this as long as I did. Actually, I can hit the pyre room even harder if I do this. 194 damage. And now it's doing 233. And we're in the full moon. I really like the animation that they did for when you use this as an AoE spell. Like, the animation for when it just hits a single room was kind of like, but they like really make it kind of dramatic for this. So it's, yeah. I don't know, I don't usually go too much for screen shakes, but just making the screen dark and panning a little bit is kind of, not too over the top. It's just pretty cool. I guess I just keep doing this. I mean, why not? Yeah, this is oh, it gets hit 3 times too. So the frontliner is almost gone. I mean, we just need to survive long enough to take out the pyre room. We're almost there. I'm running out of things that I can duplicate. That's kind of sad. Oh, I guess this actually matters. I might as well do that. Yeah. That's too bad. Maybe damage shield might be relevant. Yeah, quasi-relevant, I guess. Over there yet. Oh, we're so close. One of those little buggers. Oh, the thing had stealth, that's why. Man, I was hoping to draw the spell again. That would have been a cool way to end it. But I guess it's in the consume pile now. Yeah, that's why it only costs 2, because I put a consume stone. That would have been a cool way to finish it, but it didn't happen. I'll just do this instead. Nah, I'll leave it alone. Let's just do it. Okay. Yeah, I think that was basically a two-parter. There, like, the test subject was absolutely vital for backline clearing, but Arduhn was planned for taking out tanks. So it's just I was a little concerned about how long it took to set up, but apparently it was just coasting on the large stone was kind of enough. Um, and yeah, top floor with a little bit of extra damage. I think that was a little bit relevant. I don't know if it was. I don't know if it was. Maybe it was still winnable without that, but that little tiny bit of goalkeeping that at least saved some higher health, if not the entire run. And yeah, I lost a run before I played this one. I tried some other stuff; it just didn't work out. I don't even remember what the I did the run before this, but it was I don't know. Sometimes you get too many defensive effects, and your units survive, but your pyre doesn't, and that's just no good. This, yeah, I wanted the card border. I picked it even though I already had It's Alive, which just covers a lot of the same territory, but I mean, getting twice as many stacks and on a quick unit, the downside, you know, of this card is not a problem at all when that unit is quick. I don't know how this interacts with thorns, because strangely enough, that I don't think it ever came up. For some reason, I mean, there were thorns, but or spikes, I guess what it's called. But I don't think there was ever a turn where I drew this card and I was going up against spikes. Um, I mean, that's when you do the battle preview and restart turn if it doesn't work the way you want it to. But sometimes you got to do it for science. But I don't think it happened a single time for me in this run, which is weird because I don't know. I mean, there's that one where like the challenge or the trial, uh, where it starts out with a spiker in the room, but after it's gone, you don't deal with spikes anymore for the rest of the battle. I think that must have happened, and then it died, and then I drew this card later or something like that. So I don't know. I don't know the science on that. How does this interact with spikes? I don't know because like being able to cast this on a frontliner, you really want the life steal, but usually you can't put it on the frontliner because they just die outright unless you have a lot of armor or whatever. But this time, just being quick was good enough. And there we go. We got a whole row of the logbook. Next, we'll be doing. Oh wow, we're already on Under Legion. Yeah, Bleed is interesting. It's kind of. I'm not very. I'm a little bit worried about it because I had a losing streak with them a while ago when I was trying to get my first crown. And Bleed like feels super strong and busted when you get the gimmicks to come online, but it's very binary. It's kind of if you don't go super hard, uh, then you don't win more doesn't win more unless it wins, and uh, then you can be in a lot of trouble. So we'll see. It might be hard to get a win streak with this because everyone thinks that they're the strongest, but um, I'm not totally sure. I need it to go hard right away, or else I might be in trouble. Let's go ahead and set up the combo. So it has to be these. Like how much do I feel like I need to rely on the Pyre Dominion? I might switch it up and go to Malika's to see how that feels. Because that's the other one that's kind of S tier. I mean, Savagery is also pretty solid. There's like a little bit, like the variance on Savagery is a little bit higher because you can't always. Sometimes you have to kill things with spells or with decay. And then nobody gets the stacks, and then when you do get the stacks, sometimes it doesn't go where you want it to. So I don't know, Savagery is like... I just haven't done a ton of runs with it. I'm slightly skeptical, but I want to rank it as being pretty good. But the value that you do get out of it is sometimes the run doesn't quite gift wrap you like the easiest way to put all those slays onto the unit that wants it the most. And it does come with the upside that the Pyre stats itself are pretty high, so if you do leak some damage, it can sort of fend for itself better than most. But I don't know, Malika's just a lot of guaranteed value. I think the thing I might be worried about is I don't want to use Malika's with Pyreborn, because Pyreborn gives you so much free money that like if you can just buy out the store, then getting something for free that you could have bought with gold is sometimes maybe not quite as strong as it would have been otherwise. So that's something to watch out for. Maybe when I get to Pyreborn, I'll switch back to something else. But I think for the next run, I'll probably do Malika's because it's been a while and it's like the other kind of S tier Pyre Heart. But yeah, something like that. And yeah. Anyway, yeah, we'll do some mushroom things. It'll be cool. We'll start seeing. I think we'll start seeing some story segments because I don't think I finished the post-game lore stuff for the Under Legion, because I think it seems like it gives you chunks of plot for whatever your primary clan is until it runs out. Because every time I start doing a new road logbook, the primary clan gets events and not the secondary clan, and then it's over. So I'm starting to get a feel for it, like how much story content is there. It seems like there's about 10 or 12 stories per clan, and it triggers one for your primary clan as you go along. And we're going to start seeing that again because we're switching back to somebody we haven't primaried with in a while. So I don't remember what we did so far. I think this took a few tries. But we've probably got several more on the way. So do that, and we'll start getting story bits. So, good stuff. Alright, well that's just Arduhn and test subject alpha, just sort of